Hey, my Juju Bees, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday. I got a seafood boil in the bag. I know y'all tired of this, but I just don't get tired of it. Today I got a little bit of rice to go alongside my meal. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It would make me so happy if you did. Please share with anybody and everybody. I know when I do the bag, you can't really see the food, but y'all see that steam coming up. It's food in there. They done cheated me. Oh, they done got chinchy. Okay, sorry. But please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I did say that already. Share with anybody and everybody, y'all. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers. When I get to 200 subscribers, I'm going to do my second giveaway. So hopefully y'all can help me with that. We're going to continue to talk about ethic, guys. So we ended up talking about they made it out of the family meeting. The family meeting was a little rough. But they did make it out. So it goes to the next part, and Ethic and Alani are like sitting on the couch. And he was saying she was drinking some wine. He came in. And I don't know if he said it or if she said it. But I think one of them was like, I don't know if that was good or bad. The family meeting. And then he basically was like, you know, I know that I overloved Morgan and spoiled her. He was like, but I thought she needed it because she had lost everything. Her daddy, her mom, her sister. She had nobody. It was just her. And so he felt like she deserved everything that he gave her. But he never knew that in giving her everything that she deserves, he was taking everything from his own children. He was taking a little bit from from Bella. He was taking a little bit from Easy and giving it all to Morgan, which in turn left Morgan to be this spoiled, entitled brat. Okay, like I said, forgive me, y'all, because I struggle with this with Morgan. I said it yesterday, but I struggle with my feelings for Morgan. Some days I like her. Some days she gets on my nerves. Today is one of the days where she's getting on my nerves. But and he was saying like, I don't know what I did wrong. You know, I thought I was making her strong and giving her enough wisdom, you know, and attention. How could I fail her when I thought I was doing everything I knew how? And he was like, what was I doing wrong? And before he could answer his own thought, Morgan said, you did everything right. She was like, and I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all, hold on. I had that piece stuck back there. She was like, you did everything right. Like, you loved me perfectly. And she was crying at the top of the stairs like, you know, I'll give it a chance, you know, and that counseling thing. She said she thinks she needs it. She thinks she'll do it. But she wants to do it with not at the hospital. So that was a plus. And a little bit of growth, you know, for Morgan and for Ethic and Alani. Because like I said, Ethic and Alani wasn't going to be able to be happy. They're not going to be able to build no type of relationship if Morgan doesn't agree. So that was kind of like a step in the right direction for Morgan and for Ethic. I need a spoon. I gotta scoop some of this sauce because this rice be acting crazy because it's dry. So after they go from there, sorry y'all, this food good. And today this is what I really wanted to eat. So after they go from that scene, then I think, hold on, I think it goes back to Morgan again though. Because even though she had that session with Nye and the family or whatever, Morgan's still a jerk. All in her feelings and, you know, being Morganish. So, because I don't want to get nothing on my... Oh, that's when she was saying, I skipped the part, but when Alani and Ethic was talking about, when he was saying how he loved her and how he thought he was doing everything right by Morgan. Him and Alani was talking about them. He was saying he was scared to lose Morgan. He was scared that she was going, you know, either do something to herself or whatever the case may be. And that's when Alani told him, like, we don't have to do this. Like, it's just me that I have to consider. But you have to consider your whole family and what's going on with your whole entire family. Not, you know, just you. Me, I have the advantage of only having me to worry about. She was like, and I love you. And I love you with my whole heart. And he said, so I have to choose? And she said, no, you don't have to choose, but I have to walk away. And that's when he told her, like, I really do love you. And, you know, want to be with you. And that's when he said, like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to love you and make sure she's okay. He was like, I don't know how to make her be okay. You know, I thought I was doing everything right. What did I do wrong? And that's when she showed up at the top of the stairs and was like, you did everything right. She said, you love me perfectly every day for almost my entire life. And I don't want to be selfish. I want you to be happy. Even if I'm not happy about the person that makes you happy, I don't want to be selfish and keep you from someone you need. Because I know what that feels like. I felt like that with Messiah. She said, you don't have to choose. I don't like it, but I can try. I can give her a chance. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm about to make Kennedy. I left my napkins in the kitchen and I really need them. Can you please give me some napkins? So she agreed to try, you know. And then she was like in that counseling thing. She agreed to do it with Nat. So let me get my napkins though before I go to them, because I can't get this sauce on my book pages. But this is a step in the right direction for Morgan. Her trying not to be, you know, selfish and allowing somebody else to have the things that they need, because everybody has always, you know, made sure Morgan had everything that she needed or that she wanted. Even with Messiah, he made sure she had all the things that she wanted and she needed. So this is a step in the right direction to take away from her being a little selfish. It don't mean that she got nicer, but she definitely tried her best not to be selfish. So, okay, so now we go to Messiah, and he is... I got it on my page, so y'all know I was going to do that. He's going through chemo right now. And he has decided that Blue is the person that he's going to go through chemo with. Now, no, I don't agree with him doing things the way that he did, but it's Messiah, and that's what he wanted to do. So I feel like he definitely could have done it a better way to where Morgan wasn't so left out of the loop. You know, if you loved her like you said you did, you definitely should have been able to at least let her know what was going on. But at the same time, Messiah didn't want to look weak. And all the things that have happened to him when he was a child, everything that happened to him, his choices was taken away from him. So him being able to decide how he wanted to go through this process of life, you can't take that from him. So, so she's he got out of the surgery that he had got the port put in, and now they starting his chemo process. Messiah's cancer is at like stage 4 because he waited for so long before he went to the doctor. So in all honesty, his chances are very slim. His survival is very slim. When I first read this book, I was devastated, okay? I had to pause. I couldn't even go past the first time he had to go into surgery to get the port. I was devastated because I just knew that something tragic was going to happen to him in that scene. So I had to like pause and walk away. I couldn't even bring myself to go through that scene with him and Blue. But I came back in. I read it and finished it all. But I was real sad. But so Blue was asking the doctor, like, you know, is it gonna hurt? Like when he's doing the chemo, is the chemo gonna hurt? Is the port gonna hurt? And the lady said that it's just gonna feel like a pinch, you know, like you put in the IV or whatever the case may be. But it's not gonna cause too much pain. This is a bad meal to eat, y'all, with my book because I'm scared to turn the page because I don't want to get nothing on here. And I think I already did. I'm just upset. And then the lady was flirting with him, talking about, nah, it's not gonna hurt. It's nothing that Mr. Williams can't take. He's talking about, yeah, because I'm built for it tough. And Blue rolled her eyes like, boy, they gave him something to medicine to give him to relax, and then they also gave him the chemo. Now the chemo, if you ever had anybody who dealt with cancer or any of the makings of it, you may know a little bit about it, but it makes you sick. It makes you sick. You can't taste. You can't smell. So all of that was going on with Messiah in this moment. So not in this very moment, but throughout the process of his chemo. So she giving him medicine. Blue had paid extra money to make sure that he was able to go through chemo alone. She didn't want nobody else in the room or any other patients around when he was going through. So she made it so that he could have to go through chemo alone. Not alone, but just with him and Blue. Nobody else in the room. No sharing no space. No other doctors or patients coming in and out. It was just them. So he was asking the nurses about his hair. Like, is my hair going to fall out? And she was like, yeah, it's a side effect of the chemo. She was like, we could ice you, like put you in the ice thing where it can freeze it to try to preserve it, but you'll be in cold temperatures. And then he was like, how cold? She was like freezing below freezing temperatures. So he opted not to do that. So she went on ahead and gave him the chemo. And he closed his eyes and leaned back and said he felt that the nurse pulled the hospital down to access the device that they had implanted underneath his skin. And it says he gritted his teeth and he laughed and went to Morganland. And in Morganland, all he could hear was, Messiah, I love you. It said he felt the tears slide out of his eye. And then he felt Blue's hand come and grip his hand. He said it felt like something burned and he's going to feel like something's really cold. So then Blue tried to distract him and talk about something else. And she was like, I think that Savior has a girlfriend. And Messiah like, say word. And then I think a little bit throughout the process of them talking, he starts to get sick. And he like, Blue, give me the bucket. So he give her the bucket and he throws up. And then she asked me, is he okay? And he like, yeah, And then she's like, it's okay. We don't have to talk. I'll just be here. So he sat there through the process. And I think he might have threw up again in the process. And so Blue just opted for silence and TV during that time. She was telling him, like, I found a picture that the little girl done drew him. And then he was like, you act like this girl, like he your boyfriend. You need to let him alone, let him grow up some or whatever. And then he was telling her, like, because I know you ain't giving up none. She's like, who says I ain't giving up none? He was like, with your celibate self. With your celibate ass is what he said. But before she could finish that, that's when he said, beat the bucket. He threw up. I think he threw up a few more times. So he was about to quit though, cause it was unbearing. He didn't like it. He didn't like the way it felt. So he told her like, "B, go get the nurse. Tell him to take us out. I can't do this. It's just too much." And then she's like, "No, Messiah. Like you have to be able to fight. Like this is your only way to be able to survive. You need to see it out." And so she told him, like, you came and you took care of me when I was going through what I was going through, and you never complained. So I'm duking this out with you. And so then he put his feet on her. And she like, boy, get your feet off me. Like, I don't do feet. And so during this time, Blue and Messiah I'm going to say they created a stronger bond. Because she literally is watching him go through all the stages of grief for real. Finding out that he has it. Accepting the fact that he has it. Going through the medicine and the chemo trying to keep him alive. So that's the beginning stages of it. It gets rough. It does. It gets rough. So we go to Alani and she is in the living room. She's cleaning up. She got wine. She got cheeses and salami she done cut up because she fancy, okay? Because she done got the ethics house and she just done got fancy. You can't tell her nothing. Because she's living with a king. So she's going to be acting like a queen. Okay. So. I think this is when. Oh. So she. Going around listening. Alani is like a 90s music person when she's happy. she's listening to the happy songs. When she's sad, she's listening to the sad songs. You know, when she in the mood, she's playing whatever song matches. Whatever song she normally play usually matches her mood. So I'm messy today, y'all. So she's cleaning up, getting everything together, and she says that, of course, even though Morgan said that she would try, she's still been locked up in her room for the past couple of days. So Alani would bring her food, but she doesn't really, well, I ain't gonna say she doesn't eat it, she just lets it sit there. When they knock on her door every time to see if she's okay, she always like, I'm fine. You know, she don't open up the door, she just kind of blocked everybody out. So this time Alani goes upstairs and she you know, check on her, try to bring her some food. So when she go in there, she's like, Morgan, and she's like, get out of my room. And she said, I have your clean clothes, sweetheart. And so she walks in, sit the clothes down, and she goes to open up the blinds. And Morgan is like, what are you doing? And I feel like she was probably yelling. I don't feel like she was whispering, like, what are you doing? I feel like she was like, what are you doing? You know, and then she was like, maybe we could just leave the curtains open. And she was like, this isn't your room. This isn't even your house. Just get out. You could pretend like you belong here. You could try to replace your dead daughter with Bella and Easy, but leave me alone. And so Ethic was like, Mo, you know, like, come on, you don't gotta do all that. Like, you gonna try to talk about her dead daughter, like, come on, you just low blowing. And so Alani turned around, gave her one of them fingers. She said, Alani turned around and gave her, you know, everybody, okay. Little bald head, little nappy head, little girl. Because that's what I would have said. But she like, okay. You know, everybody, all right, I'm going to digest that. Because I'm going to let you get that off. Because it's the second time you done said something about my dead daughter. But I'm going to let you get this one off. Because I know you in there, your insides is corroding. So, she told her. She said, the curtains stay open, Mo. She said, I've been where you are, and I know it's killing you. I know it hurts so bad, you can't even breathe, and you mad as hell, and your little ass is mean as hell, and the baby inside of your stomach is ain't making it no better because you're sick all the time. She said, I know, Morgan, I was you, only I did all the wrong things. She said, my baby ended up dead. If you want that, if you want to kill what you and Messiah had, you certainly are doing just that. If you want to make it all be worth something, then leave the goddamn curtain open. She said, at least let some sunshine on your ashy ass face. Because Alani had enough. Like, you're not going to disrespect me too many more times. She said, not to take all the cheap shots you got. I've survived worse. So you want to talk about my dead daughter? Go ahead. I'll eat that because I know you hurt so bad that you want everybody else to hurt. I've been there. I know. And when you want to talk to someone who knows how to climb up out of there, I'm here. And she leave after try to grab her arm. And she like, no, like, don't even do it because I need a minute. So she go outside. This is, I'm going to pause though. So don't even get hyped because I'm going to have to stop because the video going to be too long. So she go outside and she said, I need to take a breather. So she gets some shoes. She go outside. She go to check the mailbox. So she opened up the mailbox and she can see the letter. It's a letter from the mailbox. And it's address. I mean, the return address says Desire Yaya's ugly stinking self, Okafor. And she like, is he married to this girl? So she go into the house and she asked him like, and what is this? You know, like, and what is this? What are you married to? Well, she don't say that, but she go in here. She opens the letter, though. She don't even ask him who it was. She don't even ask him who is it or what was the letter about. She didn't open this man's mail because she want to know. Because if it's from Desire Okafor, I'm going to just read it because I ain't even going to give you the chance or the opportunity to tell me no lies. I want to know what's up before I get in the house. I need to know what I'm walking myself into. So she opens up the letter. What do the letter say? She tell him that she miss him and they gonna meet up for they one time a year, and it ain't nobody else in the world that's gonna come in between them. Not even the girl that he got at home. I can't wait to see you for our once in a, once, because they meet each other once a year, where they were meeting each other once a year. I love you so much. All this little crazy stuff. But no. So she go in the house, and what is this? And I think, and she sent the picture. I think she sent the picture of the little boy. Now, mind y'all, Ethic don't know if that baby is his or not from him and Yaya. Yaya says no, but nobody's 100% sure. Well, Ethic's not 100% sure. And us as the readers, we ain't either for real. But when she go back in the house, he tried to talk to her like, I'm sorry, I talked to him all before he can even get it out. She done swung on him. Bop. Now she done slapped him. He like, wait a minute. Everybody now, hold on a second. Like, I know you ain't here about to fight me because of some stuff that Morgan done said to you. What is going on? And so, she like, get out for me. What is this? She asks, and so she's tossing him the letter. So, he like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I'm so stupid. Like, I shouldn't even believe you. You got me prancing around this house and thinking that that we are what you say we are. Shocking, you the world's best fucking liar. Like, you just be lying. Just lying. And so he said, you gonna let me explain or you want to keep assuming? She said, the girl using your last name, you supposed to meet up with her? That's not assuming, that's facts. And he like, Lanika. You try to walk up on her. She like, I swear to God, if you touch me, I'm gonna take your head off, Ezra. And so Morgan heard them arguing back and forth or whatever. She was like, can you take that crazy stuff somewhere else? Oh, no. I'm going too fast. Oh yeah, maybe I am right. Oh, because in the letter, Yaya was saying that, because he sends her $5,000 a month, I think. And she said, my man ain't my man if he's sending the next $5,000 a month. Like, something in the milk ain't clean. Like, you can't convince me that you're going to be mine to be with me, but you still sending the next person $5,000. And it ain't like you sending her $5 a month, 5 bands. So you mean to tell me you sending her $60,000 a year? Like, that's just not going to work. So I don't know if she got mad that time and went out into the car. Okay, so she got mad and went outside and sat in the car. But she forgot, she didn't realize that she didn't have the keys to the car. So she just sat in the car for hours until she realized that she had to pee. And then when she realized that she had to use the bathroom, then she finally went back in the house to try to talk to Ethic. And then he's sitting at the top of the stairs, just sitting there. And she's like, why you sitting there looking stupid? And then he like, well, I guess you in the car looking equally as stupid, no? So I'm stopping right here. I'm going to stop right here. And I know it's good, but I got to stop somewhere. I ain't going to have no more videos. So just love me enough to come back tomorrow, y'all, and listen. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to my channel. I appreciate everybody who likes, share, and comment. It really, really makes me happy. But don't forget, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, bye, my jujubee.